guys, it's Ataniki here, and today we are going to be reviewing something from one of my personal favorites. We are going to be taking a look at the OPPO Reno8 5G. So, I can't wait. Let's get started. Alright, so here we have the box. They just really know how to tickle my fancy, and this is just my favorite color. Alright, so it's a very not really nondescript, it's very a minimalist box. It's literally just the logo and then literally nothing else. It is a shimmer gold color, so I'm very excited to see that. So let us open it right up. Alright, straight off the bat, right on top, we have a little sleeve, and then we have the phone itself. Let's put this off to the side. Let's check this out first. Ooh, we have a free jelly case. Always love that. Always a good sign because, these are nice additions. We also have the SIM ejector tool. My brain just malfunctioned there for a bit. And then we have a safety guide. And nothing else, I guess. Off to a strong start. Alright, so here we have the phone. Let us pop that right off. Ooh. Okay, let's put this off to the side. And then over here, in the rest of the contents of the box, it is an 80 watt Super VOOC fast charge power brick, as well as a provided USB type A to type C cable. Of course, safety first, let's put on a case on this. It's a shame because I'm putting a case over such a gorgeous color, but we'll manage. Alright, I did actually set up already the fingerprint ID, so let's check it out together again. Pretty quick response, I will say so myself. I do love a quick response. Well, first off, gorgeous color as always. Flagships nowadays, they just are competing with who has the greatest shimmer, rainbow, matte, glossy, and then we have this. It's literally hollow, so it's very much catering to the Gen Z theme or aesthetic of can't pick a color today, you get every single one of them. All right, I'm gonna stop. So again, giant cameras on the back, 1, 2, 3, and also an LED flash. It's a round LED flash. It's kind of, that's new to me at least. And then on the front, we do have a whole cutout on the side instead of the usual, right in the middle with other flagship phones. So this one off to the side, it's actually, better in my opinion, if I do say so myself, because it's really not intruding on anything that's on the screen. It's literally just on the upper left, so you're good to go. Alright, so for the specifications of the phone, we are looking at a processor that is a MediaTek Dimensity 1300. So if you are someone who really likes quick, snappy response rates, I guess this is gonna give you that, if I do say so myself. It also is running on 8 gigs of RAM as well as 128 gigs of storage. Of course, it varies which kind of model, or not which kind of model, what specifications you want when you are at the store or buying it online. So it really just depends on you. There is also the RAM extension software recognition. So if you are someone who would much rather an 8 gig RAM, and you can still add some additional RAM through the software recognized RAM extension. Alright, for the battery, we are looking at a 4,500 milliamperes worth of battery. Not the biggest battery I've seen out there, but it is still pretty chunky. So if you are someone who likes surfing on your phone or just playing video games, watching videos, that is something that you can do a couple of hours a day, probably more if you are not using it for high demand games or high demand movies and such. So those are still things that you can do. You are also looking at the 80-watt Super VOOC fast charge. So if you are someone who would much rather use the phone while it's charging, it is something that you can do. It charges in just quick snap. So less than an hour and already at 100%. So looking at the cameras, on the front, we do have a 32 megapixel front selfie camera. So if you are someone who likes taking selfies, that is something that you can do in high definition. So on the back, we are also looking at a 50 megapixel camera. So if you are someone who likes to take like photography of like sceneries, group photos, etc., that is also something that you can definitely do. And there is also this cute little round flash, LED flash. So if you're taking something in the dark, that is something that you can do as well. So we will be doing some test shots and also a test video, both on the front and on the back. So let's move on to that footage. Alright, so here is footage of the front camera, the 32 megapixel selfie camera on the OPPO Reno8 5G. So what do you guys think? This is just with, studio lights and, backlight lights. So I do say so myself. I look kind of crazy if I'm being completely honest, but here is how detailed the front camera is. Soak it all in. So let's move on to the back camera. Alright, so here is the 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor camera. 50 megapixel. What did I say? Anyways, so here's the back camera for the OPPO Reno8 5G. Do I look better with the back camera? If so, I need to learn how to take selfies with the back camera. It's been a while since I've had to do that. What do you guys think? Let's take some selfies. Alright, so how was that footage? Hopefully I didn't look too crazy. I did also play Genshin Impact on this, and I think just 8 gigs of RAM wasn't really enough. I like testing it out with that game because it's really demanding on the RAM, so it really makes me know if it can take one of the top games nowadays, and it's very demanding, so it's really going to let me know if I'm going to have a smooth gameplay or a very laggy gameplay that I'm not even going to finish anything. But yeah, this held up pretty well. It's a bit of lag. I guess I should have lowered my expectations, but it is what it is. Camera quality, 10 out of 10, in my book at least. And the color, come on. The color, it's absolutely gorgeous. There is also another variation. I think it's called the Shimmer Black, but the Shimmer Gold takes my heart. And, free jelly case. That's not something that every single company does anymore, but yeah, free jelly case. These speakers on this, 10 out of 10. I was actually able to get immersed into the very, very slightly laggy gameplay of Genshin. So again, that's another plus. And yeah, I think I do like this phone, like for selfies, just casual scrolling on TikTok, etc. So yeah, if you do want to avail your very own OPPO Reno8 5G, make sure to contact your local OPPO representative or to visit your local OPPO store today. The phone retails for 27,999 pesos, so yeah, what are you guys waiting for? Again, this has been Ate Nikki, so if you guys like this video, hit the like button down there, and if you guys want to see more Tech Kuya, make sure to hit the subscribe button down there, and to be notified every single time we make an upload, make sure to click the bell icon right there as well. If you have any comments, suggestions, anything that you want to say to us, please make sure to do so in the comment box down below. Again, this has been Ate Nikki, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!